in the game.
Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championship's on the line. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game, Coach addressed this moment with his team in the locker room. He said, I understand this is a rivalry game. These are our hated rivals, but we cannot let that take us away from our mission at hand, winning a conference title. There's so much riding on the line in this game, but he wants them to play with composure and poise. No messiness after the whistle. He said, we've got bigger plans at hand. Don't let the rivalry take you out of doing your job here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championships on the line. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. You can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll try the right here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Handoff running right. Open field ahead. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Ready to start this drive.
Here we go, ready. Hey, move. Go.
Breaks it. Here he goes. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the run, it's Mobley. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Ball handed off. He's got room to run. Look out. He's in. Here he goes. Past the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This home crowd is in a frenzy.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. There's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. It's third down after that run. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down play coming up. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down, is still going. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Here comes the rush. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Sticking with the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Man, Chris, you don't get many chances to just make a catch that wide open in the end zone. He has got to bring that one in. It's a good route, good throw. You You've got to capitalize on these opportunities. You don't get many in big games, and here, that is a huge opportunity missed.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the third quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground, but he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
1st and 10 play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about 2 things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Wants to throw it. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Takes the handoff again. He's got some space. Look, breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He's in the clear. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They were not going to catch him that time.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down. And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He keeps it on the design run. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up 1st downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, 1st down for the offense.
On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Wolverines! That's how you finish a play. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. To throw, it's Carr. Gonna try to use his legs here. Sees an opening. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. On the run, it's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking for a receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores.
Q, ready. Red 54. Return. Go.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Coming after him. Escapes the pocket. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Sets up for a classic fourth quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? And the punt team now on to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's caught. It's Flanagan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown. Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down.
Go, go.
Powering through. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down.
Bubba, Bubba. Move, move. Last turn. Ready. White 29, white 29. Slot, slot, slot. Slide, slide. Slide, slide. Go, go.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Hit as he released it. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Oh, he's got open space. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. They continue to roll up the score.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They'll test the right side here. First down, looking for more now. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple.
Breaks into the clip. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Irish. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut, And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And they bring it down to the 32 after a solid return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And now the handoff. Running with purpose. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Same tailback, another carry. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's in the clear. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
Here we go. Ready.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Press coverage now from the secondary. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's trouble. The ball is knocked loose in the end zone. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
They are in full attack mode right now, Chris. Great pursuit and physicality. Once they get to the ball carrier, they're punching that ball out, and then it's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. To bootleg here. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got his man wide open. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And that pass falls incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught behind the line. It's Buchanan. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he's able to get the boot away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can they catch him? And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. So lots of things to celebrate for this group. They win the conference championship. That's huge. But, Joel, it feels like every time these two teams collide, there's a lot at stake, and that makes today even sweeter.
Chris, to that point, if these players and coaches were being honest, I think they would probably tell you that the win over their rival is actually what they love even more than a conference championship here today. But nonetheless, they are champions of this conference. What a great accomplishment. We'll see what their playoff future holds for them. This is a group that's created a lot of momentum, and I certainly can't wait to see them play in the future.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.